So if you go to my Facebook page, Jeremy Roma, you can share that to your wall so that your friends and family can see this presentation as well. So before we get started, let's go right into the legal disclaimer. Purchasing the Daisy crowdfund packages are a contribution to the equity crowdfund for the Daisy AI development and is not a trading investment. Endotech is giving both shares of stock in the company and profit sharing from trading results to each contributor as crowdfunding rewards. Prior to Endotech going public, shares of Endotech stock will be rewarded to each crowdfund contributor. Stock certificates will require a KYC verification of each member's legal identity before any shares of stock can be rewarded. In the case that Endotech does not go public, the equity will be converted into dividends for each member. The trading accounts will be used for the purpose of testing and developing. Past performance does not guarantee future results and is for informational purposes only.
Jeremy,
historical performance.
I don't want to interrupt you, but all the translators are muted. I've been receiving text messages, so I assume
that's an important,
very important part. Yeah, probably 80% of them need a translation here on this call. We apologize again.
All right.
Guys, just give us one more second and we have to unmute translators. This is our first time using specifically this platform for webinar translators. Next one is going to be perfect. Next one is not, we're not going to make mistakes. Next one.
Oh, Isaac, I will invite people around.
Yeah, the problem is if we're unmuting the translators, they're not logged into their translation software, then we're going to hear them on the webinar. They should be logged into their translation Zoom panel. All right. I've unmuted them all. I've made Dr. Anna a co-host. And let's keep rolling. Hey, Dr. Anna.
Hi.
Technical difficulties, but we got it. Welcome, everybody. Man, it's incredible. I see now we got almost 6,000 people joining us here on the live Facebook. On the Zoom, and thousands more on Facebook Live. Welcome, everybody. We're going to just continue moving forward here. So Daisy, Decentralized AI System. Our launch date is January the 4th. I know a lot of folks were excited, myself included, about the 21st and unfortunately, Tron's blockchain is going through some great enhancement updates on the 21st and 22nd, again on the 31st. So we made the decision to postpone this to January the 4th so that we can make sure that the foundation and the platform was fully ready on the blockchain side with Tron. So let's dive in, guys. What is Daisy? Daisy is an equity crowdfunding model for financial technologies. Daisy is a decentralized smart contract. It's not a company. And this is so powerful because, to move into this realm of the smart contract world where everything is done, everything is automated without the centralized control of human interaction or human error is absolutely incredible. It means that every promise that is made to 100% of the people is delivered every single time with full transparency. And it's just a game changer when it comes to this type of a model. It's a model where everyone can win with profits, equity, and income. And somebody asked me a few weeks ago, they said, what if you had to pick one thing that you would say made Daisy a disruptor, what would that one thing be? And from a business model, I said it's that everyone can win with profits, equity, and income. And a lot of times in these peer-to-peer models, the only way to win is if you participate in the referral plan. You have to participate in the marketing in order to win. But we have a model where members can win with profits, equity, and income, even if they're not participating in the referral plan. We're currently crowdfunding Endotech for the Daisy AI project. Contributors receive exclusive stock equity and profit rewards. Now, what is Daisy AI? Well, Daisy AI stands for Decentralized AI System, and it's being developed by Endotech. Daisy AI is the next generation of AI trading. Daisy AI will significantly multiply the current AI performance. Daisy AI is the first project capitalized by the Daisy crowdfund model. Daisy AI will receive $10 million for development from the referral plan. And we have a target for a live Daisy AI trading account of $500 million in assets under management. And that's for the purpose of testing and developing and really proving the new generation of AI with that high level of trading volume. Daisy AI is Endotech's path to becoming a publicly traded company. And one of the things we're all very excited about is that roadmap in the future for Endotech and this technology, and for all of us together to be a part of creating that public awareness and helping take Endotech's vision to the next level by making Daisy AI a reality. Now, who is Endotech? Endotech is the first technology partner for the Daisy Crowd Fund. It's a global fintech company specializing in AI trading systems. Endotech's roadmap is to complete Daisy AI and be publicly traded in 2022. Endotech is currently providing AI trading systems for top financial institutions. They have a proven track record of high performance results, and it's founded by Dr. Anna Becker and operated by a team of top AI scientists. Now, we've got Dr. Anna on with us here today, but before I introduce her, I just want to share a little bit of her resume and what she's done in this financial technology world. Dr. Anna's deep learning algorithms manage over $1 billion of investment, assets under management, and have been deployed in managing institutional monies for more than a decade. Her teams of AI scientists have more than 20 proprietary AI systems in operation and serve as the AI investing backbone of trading at more than 150 investment firms across the United States, Europe, and Asia. At the age of 20, Dr. Anna found an approximation algorithm by a factor of 2, which now has wide applications in operating systems, database systems, and VLSI chip design. What does that mean? That means at the age of 20, she solved a mathematical equation that for nearly 30 years, top mathematicians around the world were not able to solve. We're talking about someone who truly, truly is a genius when it comes to this financial technology world. She's worked with many and participated with many top futures and commodities ecosystems, promoting algorithmic trading to retail and institutional clients. Following her PhD in AI at the elite Technion University, Dr. Becker has founded and sold several AI companies in the fintech space and is now the founder and CEO of Endotech. Her publications have been distributed in the leading AI financial circles across Europe and America, and her machine learning systems have been integrated into some of the world's largest and most successful banks and funds worldwide, including the Dragon Holdings, the MF Global. She was in 2017. Dr. Anna was appointed by the Financial Commission to the DRC, the Dispute Resolution Committee. I'm just going to read this middle line from this release article. I love this. As an experienced executive and change agent in retail finance, Dr. Becker has worked with more than 30 brokers and has served as the compliance officer with regulators like the NFA and the CFTC. So guys, we're excited to have Dr. Anna Becker with us live. this afternoon in Israel. And Dr. Anna, thank you for being on the webinar today. We've got thousands of people right now tuning in, and we just want to say thank you for taking time to be here with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Can you hear me, Jeremy? Yeah.
We can hear you loud. We can hear you loud and clear, and we're just thrilled of what's taking place right now. So, Dr. Becker, I guess a good place to start is maybe just tell us why you and your team are excited about both Daisy AI, the technology platform that you guys are building, as well as the Daisy crowdfund model. Maybe share a little bit of why you guys are excited about the partnership that's taking place.
Yeah, actually, our team is truly excited about this project, and there are several reasons for it. From moral point of view, we always wanted to step aside from the effort of making rich richer. So we always wanted to bring the technology to the retail industry and to the smaller people, to middle class and so on. So for us, it's a huge effort of making technology scalable, of bringing the best of the institutional trading to retail traders. So from one side, we're doing very revolutionary thing because everybody who is talking about high risk, high return is proclaimed as a scam, because you're basically saying that you have very high-end opportunity for the clients, for the people, but and usually it's not supported by the results. In our case, we succeeded to show for several years that the numbers speak for themselves. And while I would like to be very cautious about the future, because, as the disclaimer said, you cannot ever project what will happen to the future, and risks are high. Again, we in high risk, high return, don't forget about risks. Still, there is something new that we are doing for the industry. We're bringing institutional type of offering to the retail industry. And the only reason that we agreed and got excited about this venture, it's actually smart contract. Because smart contract relies on transparency. It provides transparency and clarity for everyone about the model itself, about distribution of results, about all levels of the participations. So for us, it's ideal win-to-win situation when we are feeling comfortable to go to a large crowdfunding community and say, we're sure that our company and Jeremy and Edward, and we're sure that there will be no scam, no abuse within this company. So from our side, going to retail with smart contract is really exciting.
Yeah, we're excited about the smart contract side too. I think that, this is one of in our industry of referral marketing, peer-to-peer marketing, this solves a big problem. It solves a big problem of lack of transparency, of promises being made and not delivered. Many of us as leaders have experienced that in the world where even bonus plan or referral plan promises or team structure, these things can be controlled and changed by companies all the time. And those promises often are not delivered. So from a marketing side, peer-to-peer referral side, this is big for us. And then obviously from a financial side, what a huge layer of protection for everybody, right? To have all of this being done on the blockchain with full transparency. So, I can tell you that the thing that everyone is most excited about is Endotech. I mean, this is, when this project has just, the buzz is out around the world. I mean, top leaders from all over the world are lining up to launch with Daisy. We've never seen anything like this in the history of our industry. And I think, it's a combination of the level of transparency. I think it's a really disruptive model overall. And then the idea that the masses can be a part of this amazing vision that Endotech has, this amazing reality of a product and AI trading and all of these things, and the future of Daisy and where that's going. So tell us a little bit, I guess, about that. This Daisy technology that really started, this summer when you first shared with me the vision of Daisy, and said,
That's
"Look,
correct. That's correct.
that's the game changer, right?"
Yes, Daisy is actually our dream, because when you are in algo trading, when you meet with different companies, usually I'd like to compare it as the tale about 6 blind men. Each of the blind men touches the elephant and tries to explain what he sees, and one sees the trunk and he calls it snake, and the other one sees tail and he sees the tail, he calls it a rope, and so on. So from my point of view, this is the status of the current AI technology in fintech, in finance, that we don't see the full elephant, so we cannot really estimate where he is going or what is the speed of his moves. So superintelligence is an attempt to resolve this issue of trying to stand kind of from above of the standard approaches to artificial intelligence, and to say that what we see is actually an elephant. An elephant we can compare to the dog, and then we can say, based on how dog is going, this will be the speed. So from our point of view, is superintelligence is the way to combine all the effort that were already done by different companies in algo trading and our own success with bringing ideas to technological success in trading, and have it in completely new area of understanding of the financial markets, understanding of financial patterns, and so on. So for us, ability to get the crowdfunding for the development of such product, it's really a dream.
Yeah, that's exciting. And for us, the ability to share in that, right? To have the reward. And this is important that everybody realizes, is that when you contribute to Daisy, it's not an investment into trading. You're actually contributing to the development of this technology, right? It's a crowdfunding model. And then you get a reward. And that reward is any of the funds that are being used for the purpose of trading and developing that produce profits, that reward goes back to the community. So it really creates an amazing win-win situation there as well. One of the questions that comes up a lot, and this would be, I think, great for you to be the one that answers this, is when it comes to, I know that, like, for example, in the back office of Daisy, people will be able to see live reporting. They'll be able to see live data. They'll be able to see what the Daisy Fund is doing overall. They'll be able to see what their portion of contribution is doing as well. And they'll be able to see the wins. They'll be able to see the losses. One of the questions that comes up a lot of times is, how do we know that that's real, right? When we go into the back office and someone sees that, because there's been a lot of companies that have misled people, and they tell a story, they report a story that isn't the real story. And one of our big commitments here is transparency. So talk a little bit about, I know that there's some things that you guys have put in place to ensure that the story that's being seen by the people in the reporting of the back office is in fact the real story on the blockchain, the real results of the trading and that type of thing. So what are some of the things that you guys are doing to provide that level of transparency?
Yes, it's the big concern for us as well, because I think as we cannot commit to the certain number in results, we can commit to the full effort and to the success in transparency and helping clients to see, helping a community to see what's going on inside. So we are working with one of the top 4 companies to ensure that we have complete audit of the systems. We have full scalability of the showing to each client, each participant, the information about his participation in the fund. And we have full watermarking system developed in the back office. So each participant will see his part and his contribution to the trading fund of the company for the testing purposes of the technology. And we will have monthly internal review of all the elements that will be also supported by this company that we are closing the contract with. And it will provide complete transparency for each participant to see the full fund trading. It will be done on the major exchanges. It will be done through some of the OTC partners, but you will see all the trades, you will see all the information about the fund, and then also about your own participation in the DAISY application.
Absolutely incredible. I love it. I love it. Love it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang with us just for a little bit longer. I want to go through a couple of more quick slides, and then I want to bring you to close out with a final thought on your end. And then guys, we're going to dive in some more to some of the referral models. So hang on just a second here. Let me pull my screen share up. All right. So as you guys, you guys can see here, we've got a really clean back office that we're excited to launch, and everyone's going to be able to see this and use this. As Dr. Anna was talking about the different reporting and things that are going to be in there. I want to back up a couple of slides, and I want to talk about the trading strategy and principles that Endotech has. Now, obviously, guys, there's some really successful strategies that have produced very good long-term results. Obviously, with any of those strategies, we're going to always be transparent. You can see the daily losses, the peak to valley, the monthly win-loss ratio, some of the newest strategies that Endotech has had. And again, past performance does not guarantee future results. And very, very important to understand that. But I'm just bragging a little bit on some of the history of what the company has done. Even most recently, this leverage trading strategy. I mean, a couple 100% gains in just a very short amount of time. Very, 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 very impressive. What I'm excited about is how this works for every individual member. And I think it's really important to understand how the rewards work for every single DAISY contributor and how the model works. And so it's pretty clean cut. There's 10 different crowdfunding tiers to choose from, starting at just $100. So a member can come in for as little as $100. The crowdfunding tiers double in size at each tier. You can choose to continue to any tier that you prefer. And there's 10 different packages. I love that a person can actually crowdfund and get involved with this project for as little as $100. Every contributor gets their equal share of 5% of Endotech stock prior to the public uplisting. 50 to 70% of every contribution is used in trading for the purpose of development. That's live trading accounts. So 50 to 70% of every contribution, 50% of tiers 1 through 7, and 70% of tiers 8 through 10 are used in live trading for the purpose of development. 70% of the trading profits are rewarded back to the contributor. So 70% of those profits go back to the individual contributor. 15% of the trading profits are rewarded back into the residual referral plan. That's a total of 85% of the trading performance that comes back to the community. Contributors can withdraw their trading rewards at any time. All members are able to participate in the DAISY referral plan, and the DAISY referral plan pays out up to 46% of each contribution. And guys, this is powerful because as a member, you now get to share in these rewards. But I would love for you, Dr. Anna, to talk about the principles and kind of the philosophy that Endotech has as it relates to tactical investing versus maybe short-term mindset, and the power of compounding, and just some of the things that you believe are important for the contributors to understand from a principle perspective that Endotech has.
Lovely. I would like to start with how it started, and then it will be clear of why we're here. We as a company, as Endotech, we've been working on trading and doing it in different phases. Together with the team, I would like to mention Dmitry Gushin, that helped to create the crypto product from 2017, the full team of developers, the full team of VP product to create the technology behind Endotech, because Endotech, it's not only the idea of how to trade, it's a full-blown technology that supports algorithmic trading. So our principle of how we envision the trading at the moment, since we are in crypto market, we started in crypto market, we identify crypto market as a new, very volatile, very high volatility market that allows us to have trend catching methodology, right? What it means that if you look backward for the last 3-4 years, Bitcoin moved on average more than 6% a day. So you have very high probability that you will experience trends during the year. We see 6-8 trends during the year. So what it means that if we are successful currently with patterns of how to enter the market and to catch the trend, it's a long-term methodology, meaning that when trend is ended, market needs to rest, it needs to breathe out, people need to decide what to do next. So during this period, you might experience the drawdowns of the performance. And it's very important because any approach that you see on the market that does not show drawdowns means that it's a marketing approach to bring you in. It's not a real trading. Real trading, real markets, you always will experience that the patterns should not work. And there is no ideal way to reduce these drawdowns to zero. So from our point of view, you need to understand that it's long-term. There will be months and maybe even several months when the performance will be down. It means that you should stay put and to wait through the results. Now, Daisy is supposed to improve our situation by bringing additional markets, by bringing diversification, and then reducing these months to weeks, improving our probability from 80% to maybe 85% to maybe 90% of success. So when we're talking about Daisy, it's not necessarily only to pick up results of what we have right now, 200, 300% to double fold, let's say to 500 or 600. It's not necessarily the main goal. The main goal is to make sure that our probability of success grows further and that we have enough diversification to reduce risks. So again, it's a long-term tactical approach right now, and the reasons behind it that it's a new market. The high-frequency trading is not as successful as we saw in traditional markets because, you know, high slippage and lots of different reasons why it doesn't work currently in crypto markets. So long-term, we're moving it to the midterm, but still weeks and months of the drawdowns are potentially in our plate for the next year.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
about Jeremy, yeah, and about the compound effect, what I wanted to explain is I like to bring the story of Larry Williams that had annual contest when he showed that how he can make from 10,000, 1 million just by having correct money management. And basically he relied on the compound effect. What is the compound effect? If you're making 50%, right, you can treat this 50% of the profit either as dividends that you would like to take out, and then you of course will be happy at this point because you already banked in some percentages, or you could keep it in for the next term and for the continuation of the trading. So what this 50%, if you keep it in, what happens is that the next time you get 50% from your capital, you get actually 75. So the difference is that instead of 50, you got 75, and it continues to grow. So that's how you can get from, for example, 200 to the full-blown 200 to the full-blown 400 or 500 or 600 just by compounding. That's why we advise our participants to treat it as a long-term and to trust the methodology and technology in order to proceed forward and not to be spooked by the midterm results of the drawdown performances and so on.
That's
Again,
awesome.
we are in the market that we trust at the moment.
Yeah, that's big because, you know, people will be able to withdraw profits at any time.
That's correct.
There's a massive advantage to that compound. The numbers are just staggering. I mean, you shared some examples with us before, and it was just staggering to see, like, wow, you know, this, you know, compounding versus not compounding. And it's really, you know, of course, we all know that it's you know, it's one of the greatest wonders of the world, right? Einstein said that about compound interest, right? That it's this brilliant thing if you actually understand it. So that's awesome. Well, Dr. Anna, thanks for being with us on the, you know, the front end of this. We're going to, you know, transition gears and talk about the referral plan side of things and all of that as well today. But it means so much that you took time to really share the vision with everybody. We're all so excited and thankful, honestly, thankful and honored to be able to be a part of Endotech's vision with Daisy as well, and very excited about that. So thank you for your time today. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of that with you. And we're just really excited about a great future together.
Thank you.
All right, Dr. Anna, everybody. And hey, just by the way, the Facebook Live is, I apologize that for some reason my settings, guys, was not set to public. So it is now available publicly, and you can see the Facebook Live. You can share that on your wall. It's been broadcasting now for the last 20 minutes or so. So wanted to make sure everybody knew that. You can go to Facebook and you can share that in your groups and on your wall as well. So let's dive back into the PowerPoint presentation. And let's start right where we left off. I just want to make sure everybody understands how the model works. So literally someone can come in and become a crowdfund participant by contributing as little as $100. There's 10 crowdfunding tiers to choose from. Every contributor gets their equal share of 5% Endotech stock. 50% to 70% of each contribution is used in live trading for development. 70% of the trading profits are rewarded back to the contributor. 15% of the trading profits are rewarded to the residual referral plan. Contributors can withdraw their trading rewards at any time. All members are able to participate in the Daisy referral plan, and the referral plan pays out 46% to each contributor. So the smart contract, just to give you a visual of how that works, begins with your Tron wallet, and everyone can get any of the approved Tron wallets. Like we'll talk about that at the end. Clever, Tron Wallet, Tron Link, but that's going to tie you directly into the blockchain. You go in through the browser on the wallet, and you simply make that purchase. You use the referral link of the person who invited you, and you contribute $100 to the Daisy crowdfund. Now, what the smart contract is going to do is it's going to place 50% on tiers 1 through 7 into the live trading account with Endotech, or 70% of tiers 8, 9, and 10. And it's going to place 46% into the referral plan. This is done automatically, instantly, in real time through the smart contract. As profits are generated, I should say if profits are generated, because profits are never a guarantee in this project, but if profits are generated, 85% of those profits are rewarded back to the community. Again, this goes back into the smart contract directly into your Tron wallet, and 46% automatically pays out through the referral plan instantly to your Tron wallet in real time through the smart contract. Now, why the Tron blockchain? Well, the reason we're using the Tron blockchain and the reason you're using blockchain period, there's several factors there. One is it allows for automated interaction between members and Daisy. It removes the need for a company to be in control, allows all promises to be executed instantly with 100% transparency. Tron blockchain is among the fastest and most scalable blockchains. I get asked a lot, well, why did you guys use Tron and not Ethereum? Well, it's one of the fastest and most scalable blockchains in the world. And Tron has very low gas fees that allows for high performing smart contracts at a very low cost. Tron is a top emerging decentralized app platform and has a very big future ahead of it. And we also believe that the Tron tokens are going to rise in value. So it's great for those individuals that want to hold on to those Tron tokens. You certainly have the option to do that and benefit from that long-term as well. So what benefit is in this for someone? Let's just very quickly recap who says, hey, I'm not interested in referring others. I just want to be a part of the crowdfunding program. Well, there's three benefits that you have. Number one is owning equity, the potential return from selling Endotech stock or receiving dividends in the future. Number two is the potential trading rewards, potential rewards from successful trading performance of Endotech's AI system. And number three is the potential matrix spillover, generating a maximum of 48% return on crowdfunding contribution from the spillover in the referral plan, even if you never refer a single person. This is big, and we're going to go into this now as we move into the referral plan, but even if you never refer a single person, you can earn up to 48% of your contribution back from what we call spillover in the referral plan. And it's absolutely powerful. We're going to talk about that here today as well. So what are the different crowdfunding packages? Packages 1 through 10, each tier doubles in price. So 100, 200, 400. You cannot skip tiers. So every member will begin with a $100 contribution. And then you can continue. If you say, okay, I want to move to the $200 tier or the $400 tier, you can continue to progress through those tiers. As you can see here on tiers 1 through 7, 50% is placed into the live trading. And as you can see on tiers 8, 9, and 10, 70% is placed into live trading. Let's dive in and talk about the referral plan here today. Again, the entire referral plan operates from a smart contract, which provides instant payouts to every single member who's qualifying in that referral plan. Instant payouts right into your wallet. The money never touches human hands. We have upfront income, we have residual income, and we have stock equity. The upfront income, we have the 3x10 forced matrix bonus, the personal referral bonus, the matrix check matching bonus, the pace setter revenue share bonus, and the upfront infinity bonus. For residual income, we have 10 generations of unilevel trading bonus and the infinity residual bonus, and the stock equity, the pace setter equity bonus, where leaders can actually earn additional shares of equity in Endotech. The personal referral bonus is exactly as it sounds. When you refer someone who becomes a contributor, you earn 5% of that contribution as a referral bonus. It does not matter what tier level you are at. Anytime someone that you personally refer with your referral link contributes to the crowdfund, you earn a 5% referral bonus. Now, the spillover is really, really exciting in our referral plan. And as you can see here, every time you refer someone, they move and they take the next available position in what we call the 3x10 matrix. So every member has 3 positions on your first generation that can be filled with contributors. And then you have your second generation where everyone has 3 more referrals and so on. So 3, 9, 27. The power of this model is in fact the spillover, Because let's say that someone refers 4 people, that 4th person now spills over into the next generation, which means potentially you can have people falling into your matrix even if you never refer a single person. And we know that hundreds of thousands of members are lining up right now to launch with Daisy. And so there's going to be a massive spillover result that takes place for people all around the world. This is one of the big advantages of moving through the contribution tiers, because if, for example, you are a tier 1 contributor, you've contributed the $100, then the spillover or the matrix that you're able to earn on is based on the $100 tiers. So when somebody in your matrix contributes to the $200 tier, then if you're a $100 tier member, that purchase compresses to the person who is qualified with that purchase. So the contribution tier that you purchase determines what contribution tiers you're able to earn on in the matrix. So this is one of the this is a big benefit of moving through the contribution tiers. Now, as we mentioned in the matrix, the first 2 tiers of the matrix, generations 1 and 2 of the matrix, have no referral requirements. That means literally you can refer no one to Daisy, have spillover from the community, and you can actually earn the full matrix bonus on generation 1 and generation 2. So generation 1, you can have up to 3 members, and generation 2, 9 members. And that allows you to earn a total of 48% of your contribution back in the referral plan, even if you never refer a single person. Now, in order to earn on generation 3 through 10 in the matrix, you have to meet certain referral requirements. So as you can see on generation 3, you have to have 3 personal referrals with a total of $1,000 that has been funded by your personal referrals. And once you achieve that requirement, then you are now able to earn on the 3rd generation of the matrix, and so on. And you can see that each generation has a continued referral requirement to unlock that generation. And guys, you can just see there's just massive income opportunity here in this matrix referral plan. For example, look at the second to last column. If you filled out your matrix, for example, and everyone in the matrix contributed tiers 1 through 7, you would earn a total of $43 million just in the matrix alone. You can see that in the entire matrix, there's $198 million that's available just through this portion of the peer-to-peer component. Now, imagine if you just did 1% of that. 1% of that is $1.9 million in referral income just from the matrix alone. So this is a very aggressive part of the referral plan. It allows everyone to work together through the power of spillover and compression, and this just creates an incredible dynamic. And there's a lot of opportunity here in the front end of the matrix for individuals to really be rewarded for referring. Now, one of the things that I really love about this referral plan is the check match, because anyone who you personally refer, whatever they earn in the matrix, you can earn a 10% matching bonus. That means if, I'll give you a great, if you refer someone who, let's say, makes $1 million in the matrix, and you referred them, then you have the ability to make a 10% check match from that referral. So it's absolutely a big bonus and a big incentive for referring. Now, the requirements on the referral bonus is, number 1, you're only going to check match based upon the tiers that you yourself have contributed. And number 2, you're only going to earn the check match on the generations that you have qualified for. So for example, if you qualified for 5 generations, then you will be able to earn from the matrix earnings of 5 generations from your individual referrals, a 10% check match. The pay setter bonus is very powerful. This is a 30-day window that gives every member the opportunity to qualify and earn an additional generation. So let's say that you unlock generation 3 in your first 30 days, you're going to actually be qualified for generation 4 as a bonus. And that bonus generation is included for life. Now, obviously you can unlock these generation qualifications at any time. You don't have to do it in your first 30 days. But if you do it in your first 30 days, you get an additional generation unlocked as a bonus. So for example, look at generation 3 again. Generation 3 requires 3 personal referrals and $1,000 in total funding from those referrals. And if you reach that requirement, then you unlock generation 3. Generation 4 would require 6 personal referrals with a total contribution amount from those referrals of $2,000. Now, the big opportunity in this Pacesetter bonus is in generation 10. If you unlock generation 10 in your first 30 days, that means you have 24 personal referrals with a total of 128,000 in contribution. You unlock 10 generations in your first 30 days, you qualify for 2 things. Number 1, you're going to get a share of 1.1% of all the crowdfunding contributions around the world. And you're going to get your share of an additional 5% of Endotech stock. So 5% of the Endotech stock is going to be divided among those individuals that qualify for generation 10, and 1.1% of all of the crowdfunding contributions are going to be divided among those qualifiers as well. Now, I want you to imagine that. I want you to imagine 10,000 people a day are contributing to the crowd fund. And I want you to imagine that 1.1% of that instantly pays out to every single Pacesetter. That means that thousands of deposits every day could be coming directly into your wallet because you're earning from every single contribution made by every single member around the world, and it pays out instantly. So this Pacesetter bonus is a really, really exciting opportunity for leaders. By unlocking 10 generations in your first 30 days, there's a big reward and a big incentive to do that. Now, this is a leadership bonus that a lot of leaders are really excited about because it's an infinity bonus. And what that means is that you can actually earn beyond just 10 levels. The way this works, when you qualify for the infinity bonus, you earn 1% on all of the contributions from your entire unilevel team all the way through infinity. This is powerful because let's say, for example, that this is you and you qualify for the Infinity Club. You're going to earn 1% every time anybody in your unilevel organization makes a contribution. You're going to get that leadership infinity bonus. Now, let's say somebody in your organization, John, qualifies for the infinity bonus just like you did. Now, John is going to earn 1% because John has qualified, but you are going to earn a 100% check match from everything that John makes in that infinity bonus. What does that mean? It means you're still earning a 1% to infinity bonus, even if someone in your organization qualifies for the Infinity Club. Now, let's say that someone in John's organization, Jack, qualifies for the Infinity Club. Jack is going to get the 1% to infinity bonus. John is going to now qualify for the 100% check match. And you are going to get a 50% check match from everything that Jack earns in his infinity bonus. So you're going to earn a 1% to infinity bonus and a 100% check match and a 50% check match on generation 1 and 2 qualifiers. Now, what does it take to qualify for the Infinity Club? Well, there's 2 ways that you can do it. One is reach $1 million in total team funding in your first 30 days, or 10 million in team funding with no time limit. So if you, in 30 days, you achieve $1 million in total team funding, you unlock this bonus. Or you reach 10 million in total team funding with no time limit, you unlock this bonus. And you can count up to 50% from any personal enrollment line. So you have to have at least 2 teams producing the volume in order to qualify for this bonus. Now, what happens when you have a team full of people that have contributed and the platform is growing and doing well, and there's trading rewards that are available now to the community? Well, the way this is going to work is on the unilevel bonus. Anyone who you've personally referred, so they're on your first level. So maybe you've referred 10 people and you've got 10 people that are frontline to on your first level of the unilevel. You're going to earn 3.5% from all of the rewards, the trading profit rewards. So anytime someone in your first level is either withdrawing profits or 6 months has gone by and automatically this will release, you're going to earn 3.5% of all of the trading rewards from your personal referrals. And then on levels 2 through 10, another 1% on all of the trading rewards throughout your entire organization. Guys, this is absolutely incredible. This is, you know, imagine having thousands of contributors in your network, and because they've contributed to the Daisy AI project, they're getting profit rewards that are being given back to them as the trading performs. And imagine being able to earn this long-term residual income from those trading rewards. That's what you have an opportunity to do by referring others and building a unilevel organization. Not only do you earn when somebody contributes, but now you earn residual income as well. This membership also has full compression, and there's no limit on the residual income that you can earn on this unilevel trading bonus. Again, 10 levels. This is a total of 12.5% that can pay out through the 10 level unilevel bonus from the trading profits. And of course, this probably looks very familiar. This is the infinity bonus, but not only does the infinity bonus apply to the front end when somebody contributes, but it also applies for the residual income. So in the infinity bonus, every time somebody withdraws their profit rewards, or every 6 months, Endotech releases those profits back into the smart contract, you, as an Infinity Club qualifier, will earn 1% to infinity of those trading bonuses. You'll earn the 100% check match if another leader has qualified for this bonus, and you'll earn the 50% check match if you have 2 generations of leaders that have qualified for this bonus. So this infinity bonus pays out on the front end and also the back end. Absolutely an amazing benefit for leaders that are really building a global team and really building this contribution network. There's 3 categories of membership. Tiers 1 through 7, 50% goes into the Daisy Fund. Tiers 8 through 10, 70% goes to the Daisy Fund. And then we'll be launching the VIP program as well, where once a person goes through tiers 1 through 10, they can actually set up a personal VIP account with Endotech where 100% goes into that personal trade account. The VIP account begins after entry levels 1 through 10 are purchased. 100% of your funds goes into trading, a minimum of $20,000 USD for the VIP accounts. The funds stay in your personal wallet, so it connects through API from your personal a cryptocurrency wallet. There is a 5% setup fee that goes to Endotech. That's a promotion. So that 5% fee is going to be a promotion that we launch. You keep 80% of the profit. So instead of 70% of the profits, like we have in the contribution 1 through 10, the VIP members, 80% of the profits come back to you, and 10% goes into the referral rewards plan. Again, following that same unilevel bonus, 1% on 10 levels pays out for the VIP customer profits as well. So how does a person join Daisy? When we launch on January 4th, you want to make sure that you have one of these Tron wallets set up. You can use Clever app. Tron Wallet app or Tron Link app. Or if you want to use your computer, you can download the Tron Link Chrome extension on your computer as well. And you want to set up your Tron wallet through one of these wallet providers. Download one of the approved Tron wallet apps. Prepare your Tron in the equivalent of at least $100 USD. So the $100 USD will convert into Tron. You convert it to Tron, and you will use Tron to purchase the initial contribution pack. Step 3, get a sign up link from your refer. And step 4, purchase the minimum of entry level 1 and secure your spot in the matrix. Guys, we apologize, all kinds of technical problems today with the language translations and getting Dr. Anna on and getting the Facebook Live working. And I probably apologize for that. But you know what? Here's the thing. We are in the front of history, and we're in the front of history that I can tell you guys what's happening right now is like nothing that I've ever seen. When we realized that this project was coming together several months ago, this all began. And I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I reached out to a few of my closest friends, and 5 people, actually. I love telling this story. I personally shared Daisy with 5 people, as well as the partners. And we've seen this thing already begin to reach the biggest leaders around the world. We've already have seen Daisy just exploding globally around the world. You know, and it's just incredible. I picked up the phone. I called my good friend, Rabu Gary, first person I called, because he's been very involved in a lot of things in the financial world. And Rabu said, Roma, this is going to be the biggest thing to hit the industry. In fact, Rabu and I partnered up and said, hey, you know what, let's build one position together, because guys, there's so much abundance in this referral plan. We said, look, let's team up and build one position together instead of having 2 separate positions. And we watched it start to explode. I reached out to, you know, several other friends, John Hammock and Josh Denny and Mo Kamarsi and my buddy Travis and Brian and a few people. And then Edward and Ilya, same thing started to happen. Edward and Ilya started to reach out to leaders that they know all around the world, in Russia and Japan. And all of a sudden, I mean, in a matter of weeks, this thing started to take on a life of its own. Top leaders from around the world. And I believe it's because we have something that is just real. We have something that is real, where there's no casualties, where everybody can win. It's transparent, it's clean, it's pure. And I believe the market is ready for this. I believe the market is ready for something disruptive that's not just smoke and mirrors, that isn't one story on the front end, but a different story on the back end, but something that is the same true story all the way through, with 100% transparency. And we have that, guys. We've seen the magic of this model already, and we haven't even launched yet. And so we're very honored, very excited. We've moved the launch to January 4th. Because Tron is going to be updating their blockchain on the 21st and 22nd, and they'll be updating the Tron scan on December 31st. We didn't want to force it and launch through the holidays with those updates happening. And so we reached out to a lot of the top leaders, got everybody's opinion, and unanimously, every leader said, yes, let's wait till we're past the new year. Let's launch the first week of January. And so we decided Monday, January the 4th, we will officially launch Daisy. And so that means everyone has 2 weeks to get ready, get the word out, get with the leaders who introduce you to this, get plugged into the systems that they have in place, get your Tron wallets ready, because in 2 weeks, guys, we are going to absolutely make history together. I want to thank everyone for tuning in here today. Thank you guys so much for your time. Edward, I'm going to throw it back over to you to say goodbye to everyone and close out the webinar here today.
Yes, Jeremy, one thing, the most important thing, you forgot the secret we kept.
Okay, that's right. Everybody's waiting on this. Yes, yes. Thank you. My mind is so, with everything going on with the tech problem, my mind is all over the place. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, we promised you that we were going to make a big announcement, And I'm telling you, this is a big announcement. If you understand this referral plan, this is probably the biggest thing that we could have done to empower everyone to really win out of the gate with this. So one of the questions that was coming up early on when we were sharing this model with different leaders is, hey, what happens when we launch and tens of thousands of people join, and I've got spillover and I've got my team growing and momentum's happening, but it takes, and I got my people lined up. I got my 24 leaders lined up. People are ready, but they got to enroll, they got to upgrade, they got to go through the process. And what if I miss out? What if there's thousands of people that spill over under me, but it takes me 24 hours for all my people to get in, for everybody to sign up, for everybody to upgrade. And I miss out on all of this money from overflow or from my team growing because it took time to get everybody in the system. So we coded into the smart contract permanently, hard coded into the smart contract, a 48-hour grace period, where for the first 48 hours of every member who joins, no matter when you join, you could join in February, you could join on launch day, but for your first 48 hours, the system will unlock all 10 generations of the matrix. Now, guys, if you understand this, this is crazy because you know, maybe you've got your people lined up, but it's going to take a day for everyone to get in the system. Maybe they're in different parts of the world or whatever it is. This means that every single person is going to maximize the matrix referral plan. In your first 48 hours, there's no requirements. Automatically, you're going to get paid on all 10 generations. Now, you still have to purchase, of course, the contribution tier. You still have to upgrade through the tiers to be qualified for each of those matrix. But there's no requirements for 48 hours. Everyone is going to get paid. And so if you're a leader and you come in and in those first 48 hours, you get it done, it means that from day one, you're going to maximize the entire referral plan, the entire matrix, the entire check match from day one. And if you get it done in your first 48 hours, you have not left a single dollar on the table. And this is for every single person around the world. And we've coded it into the smart contract. So Edward, maybe you can talk about why this is such a big deal and really bring it home.
Well, and not to take too much time, those who understand compensation plan already, they don't need any explanations. This is what they need. In this 48 hours, you're going to get taste of real compensation plan. It's, I mean, I can't even say what you're going to get from it. It's a lot, especially for leaders who are ready to hit this. This will just take you through the roof, you know? Anyway, guys, thank you so much. While Jeremy was presenting, between me and Ilya already found a company who's gonna hosting next call. They're gonna coordinate all the translators and everything. We'll release all the stress from us. We can start on time. We can have all the translators on. So we apologize for all these technical issues, but from the next time, we're not gonna have this issue because we know who's gonna coordinate the whole calls, not us, because we're not good at it. We're good at something else. Anyway, Jeremy, thank you so much. Everyone, thank you so much. Until next time.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.